Hello everyone and welcome to Cabbage Patch Soap. My name is Laura and today I will be making fairy garden soap. We'll be putting some special things in the soap, those little buttons I just showed you, and these are the colors I'll be using. Now these little buttons, this is going to be an experiment. I don't know how they will hold up in the soap. It's just going to be for fun. I'm going to make two different soap batches like this. So I'm putting the lye water into the oils here, and these are all vegan and organic oils. But I'm going to speed up some of the footage here because this turned out to be a very long video. And what I was saying about these buttons is that I don't know how well they will hold up through the saponification while the batter turns into soap. So we will have to see. But I thought they'd be really cute, and I saw them and had to try them. So and what I'm doing here is I'm just dividing this up into 4 equal-ish portions. And the colors I chose for this, they are more earthy tones. So this yellow, I have a yellow, a red, a green, and a brown. And I'm going to mix them all in first and let them, rest in the oils, and then I will stick blend them and get them to a thick trace before pouring them in and making layers. This soap is going to be part of the Magical March collection. There will be 8 separate soaps that will be available on March 1st that will all have a magical theme. I decided that after how last year was and how this year seems to be a continuation, that we could all use a little bit of magical, uplifting something. These are colors that I don't get to use very often because they are so earthy. I typically reach for the glitters and sparkles, and I wanted to make an effort to use something a little less glittery, a little less sparkly, at least for the base, but you'll see later that I ended up going with the sparkles anyway. And this is the brown. This is the same tone of brown I've used in a couple other soaps to get a nice rich brown color. If you want to make your own soap, I will be starting, or actually I already have set it up, but I'll be adding more to it soon. I have an Etsy shop called Handmade Soap Supplies, and I will be selling some of the things that I use in my videos so that you can make soap along with me. That's the fragrance oil going in. This fragrance smells really good. It has a very, it's hard to explain, but a very green scent to it. The notes are sun-warmed figs, bergamot, white tea, and there are also floral notes like rose and jasmine, and also sandalwood. So it smells very nice. I thought it was a really good fragrance for a fairy garden. So I'm putting this red color in first because this red tends to bleed into other colors, and I want it to be at the bottom. The brown will go on top of this so that if the red does bleed up into it, it won't be, it won't ruin the design. And I waited until it was really thick to add it because I want it to set up in the mold so that it can support the other colors when I put them on top. I don't want the next colors to break through that layer. So the next one's going to be the brown. And I just mix this until it's like a pudding pudding-like consistency. And I'm going to tap out the air bubbles. And as you can see, that red is very set up. And this is where I decided to go ahead and put in some sparkles. So this is gold holographic glitter. It's biodegradable. And I'm just sprinkling it in there. It won't be that noticeable in the soap, but as you use it, I just felt like, since this, when you see the soap cut, you'll see it's supposed to look like different layers of soil. And I thought it was cute, like little hidden rocks or little hidden gems. So that's the brown layer with the glitters on top. And this is going to be the yellow layer. And just like before, I'm going to bang out the air bubbles here and put that on top. Putting on more of that holographic glitter. And now the green. So the green is supposed to be like the grass, or whatever the top layer would be in a fairy garden, either grass or moss or something. And just like before, I'm going to bang out the air bubbles and then put that on as the final layer. So now what I need to do is mark out the lines where the soap cutter will cut the soap. That way I will know where to put the buttons and charms without accidentally slicing them. And before I made the soap, I had marked off on the mold with a little bit of ink, marked off 1 inch sections. So that's how wide the soap bars are. They're 1 inch wide approximately. So now I'm just putting this ruler through so that it'll leave dents in the soap itself, so I can, see better. I don't want to make any mistakes. And there's more of that holographic gold glitter going on. So I sped this part up because it took quite a long time. There's the fairy door. This is a little mushroom house. And this is a garden gnome. And those are the buttons. You can see on the back there's a little place on the back where the string can go. These larger flowers were also buttons. And then the other charms I have are just little clay charms. You can put them in like a little fairy bottle if you have one, or you might be able to drill a little hole through them and put them on a charm bracelet or something. I don't know. But I also don't know how they're going to look when they come out of the soap. Just make sure that when you use the soap that you take the charms out first if you can. You don't want those going down the drain. And here it is up close. I think it's really cute. It looks like a little garden. And here I am the next day to cut it. I'm just going to line them up with the lines I made in the soap. And I will be making at least one more soap like this month. So if you like the little buttons and the charms, keep an eye on the channel. I'll be uploading another one like this one pretty soon. And here's how it looks on the inside. There we go, we've got the different layers. You can see how it's supposed to look like different layers of dirt and clay, and then the grass on top. I think they're super cute. And then the next one is the fairy door. And then the garden gnome. If you want one of these bars, they will be available on March 1st in my Etsy shop. And if you have any ideas of different soaps you'd like to see me make, different colors or mix-ins that you'd like to see me put in my soaps, let me know. And just leave a comment down below, and I'll do my best to make some different soaps with those different ingredients. So here's some individual pictures of the soap. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great day.